You're listening to a Soul One podcast.
Welcome back, Nicole. Although the episodes we're recording are probably going to air not in order, so maybe this is just welcome to the show, but that's fine. We're recording 2 weeks in a row. I'm very fortunate to have you back. By the way, you had me at Skip It, in case people are new here. And we review movies. I'm Taylor, and that's Nicole. Not my regular co-host, but that's okay. Regular for today. Regular for this week. Yeah. Thank you for coming on in a clinch. Is that the right phrase? A cinch? A clinch?
I think it's in a pinch. I think a clinch is something a little different.
Okay. Is it a swear? Will I have to?
It's not a swear. It's like when I could be wrong now that I'm saying it. It's like when you're really trying not to have your body do the thing that it really wants to do, you might clench.
Oh, but I'm saying clench. Clench?
Is clinch a word?
See, who knows? I think anyways, yeah, we should just move on so Mike doesn't have to edit out that whole conversation and we are slapped with the explicit rating on Spotify. Okay, so today Nicole is joining us because Mike is otherwise, I was going to say detained, but that also probably isn't the right word, but otherwise tied up. And so, but we had to record this week, Nicole, because over the weekend, or maybe it was Friday, the Academy Awards announced the Oscar nominations. I feel like I do this every year. Why is it called the Academy Awards, but we call it the Oscars? Because the award is an Oscar?
I believe it's because the award is an Oscar. Because the Academy is the one who vote putting on like the show. It's like you're in the Academy, you're a voting member of the Academy, and then the Oscar is the statue.
Right. Okay, I think I probably have this conversation literally every year, and so people who have listened to the show all 7 years get to rehash that every time, so bear with me. The other question I have for you, Nicole, as if you're an Oscars expert, but you do live in LA, so you know more than I do, are they live streaming on Netflix this year, or did I dream that? Not Netflix, YouTube. Did I dream that?
I think that there was discussion, but I don't know that anything is particularly confirmed. But that would be really nice because then you don't have to, I don't watch, but then I wouldn't have to frantically search for everything. I mean, I could just, drive 10 minutes.
You could literally stand outside. Okay, this was from last year, December 17th. The Academy partners with YouTube.
Well, that is going to be great.
But let's see. So, the Academy partners with YouTube for exclusive global rights to the Oscars and other Academy content. Starting in 2029.
Oh, girl. Okay, so unless you have basic cable or you're going to sign up for some random streaming service, good luck.
Or you're signing into your parents' stream cable, which is... Yeah. Anyways, You do what you got to do to watch the Oscars. Mostly because Mike makes me every year. But I do like to watch the opening monologue. But the last couple of years, I feel like the Canadian, it's on not CHCH. What's our CTV? It's on CTV, and I feel like the stream I watch, how they patch in, I've missed part of the opening monologue the last couple of years. Because I feel like it's switching over from the carpet to the actual... Anyways, doesn't matter. But that's what I like most. And I do like the red carpet. I like to see what people are wearing, Nicole. I won't lie.
Me too. What color do you think everybody's going to be wearing this year? I feel like there's a color every year. What do we think?
Burgundy. I don't know.
I agree. It's so weird that you say that.
That was the first color that came to my mind. And it's the best color for carpets, I believe. But anyways, like in terms of formal wear, I like the color burgundy.
Right.
Is it in vogue this year, though?
I'm not sure. I mean, the carpet is red, so I don't know how much. I either see like burgundy or like silver. I don't know. I feel like last year was gold.
And lingerie-inspired wear was very in last year. But I read a think piece a couple months ago that were like, oh, with the new Trump, not to get political, with the new...
Get political.
It's, no. But with the second term, there's going to be like a move towards a more conservative Hollywood. And so we're going to see more conservative dressing. But I haven't noticed that. I think they're still dressing, the women at least, because I don't really pay attention to men's fashion because I think it's quite boring. The women's fashion to me is still a lot of lingerie inspired, a lot of cutouts. I don't know. I haven't seen this turn to conservative wear that the think piece predicted.
I haven't either, honestly. I mean, like, men always look conservative, to be honest.
They always wear the same suits.
Yeah,
and then you
literally
got
the same.
Timothy Chalamet, who, is the only one who dresses fairly interesting. I don't like how
foolery.
Pardon me?
What kind of foolery is he going to be up to this year?
I don't know. He's been campaigning so hard. We talked about that. When we recorded last time. Good old little Timmy. Gotta love him.
Yeah.
All right.
Shrinky dink.
It would be interesting. I think him and is he dating Kylie or the other one?
Kylie.
Yeah, I think they should do couple outfits. I think
100. They did one.
Did they?
Didn't you see it? I don't know.
And then they kind of made fun of it. Not make fun of it, but the girl from what's her name?
Meg Stalter.
Yeah, and I don't know who she was with, but they like
Paul Downs
copied the outfit. I guess that was kind of matchy. I think lean into it. If I was famous and I had to walk red carpets, you better believe that I would make Dan wear coordinating outfits with me.
Oh, I'm bringing the kitsch. I'm bringing the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen. You know what I mean? It's an opportunity. I
feel this way also with the Met Gala, which is another, again, not to get political, but a sign of a decaying society and like excess and like should we even have the Met Gala? But sue me. I love to see what people wear to the Met Gala, and I feel like it is unjust that I'm not a millionaire because these people dress so poorly. Nicole, they have all of the resources in the world to do a theme and to look amazing and to whatever. And I'm always disappointed.
I remember like the pang of disappointment when they had the year where they did camp. And I was like, this is going to be it. And it was just so boring. I was like, ugh.
You literally have stylists. Like, your stylist's job is aesthetics. Like, come on.
I feel like maybe they're just not, like, they're so concerned with...
They don't want to ruffle feathers.
Yeah. And, like, the status quo. And it's like, well, that is in, that is out. And it's like, I will wear the most wild thing. Like, I want to dress up as Divine on the red carpet. Let's go. With a gun. For
me, for the red carpet, if I'm doing the award circuit, I want glam, like less like being provocative or like pushing the envelope. Like the Met Gala is where you express yourself creatively, and that's where fashion is art, whatever. For the red carpet, I want full glam, baby, and they don't always deliver. Anyways. That aside, should we get into the actual nominations? Also, just before we get into it, Nicole, the ceremony date is March 15th. Mm-hmm. Typically, I shouldn't say typically, every year, I think we've done this every year on the show, Nicole, we have a Oscar pool. So that is not live yet, but Mike behind the scenes crafts a nice little survey, or I don't know, like quiz, I guess you could say, and you submit who you think is going to win for each category. And the winner of that pool gets to either come on the show, although no one has ever taken us up on that offer aside from Tyler. So you can either come on and co-host with us. Clearly it's not that hard. Or alternatively, you can produce an episode. You tell us what you want to hear. And then also the person, because we were so impressed, there was one year where someone got literally everything wrong. They didn't get a single thing right. And we thought that is an achievement, just like statistically, that you could literally get 0 on an Oscar pool. I still think there must have been a technical glitch. I can't believe that she got 0. But we were so impressed, we awarded her also to come on or to produce, and she ended up producing, and that is the Barbie episode we did several years ago now. So if you are at the bottom of the pool or at the top of the pool, you win either way. I'm normally pretty low because I am not very good at this, but when that is live, we'll let everyone know on our socials and on the episodes leading up to the Oscars. And please fill out your ballot. That's what it's called. Mike makes a ballot.
Words today.
Yeah, I can't do my words. Okay. So Nicole, we've already been texting a little bit. You have some strong feelings, even though you don't actually like the Oscars. And I'm not like an Oscar diehard, but I also like the glitz and glam of Hollywood as much as the next person. So I don't mind the Oscars, but the award themselves are pretty meaningless. That being said, you already have some feelings, and I know we will get to them, but we'll kind of do the major categories. I'll read them out. You can give me your hot takes or, your feelings, and we'll just kind of go through the major categories. And then at the end of the episode, I have a quick review of one of the nominees, because it's the time of year where I'm trying to catch up on movies that have been nominated. Okay, so we'll start with the big category. Best Picture. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
The Secret Agent. I don't know this movie.
I do. I haven't seen it, but I do know about it.
It might be best foreign film as well. Okay. Excuse me. The Secret Agent. Marty Supreme, which you have seen.
Yeah. Have you seen it yet?
No, not yet. It's not available on streaming yet. I know you think that this movie, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but essentially it's like a victim of its own hype. Like, you don't think it's as good as people are hyping it up to be. I still am interested in seeing this movie.
I think you should see it. I think you should see it.
It looks kind of like dumb fun.
Yeah. There's a lot of wincing. I did a lot of wincing, so just keep that in mind.
Oh, like secondhand embarrassment?
No, just ow. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Yeah, because it looks like it was marketed as a fake biopic, or maybe Marty Supreme's a real person. I don't know, but essentially a ping pong biopic, but it's actually a bit of a thriller or an action movie, right?
It definitely has a lot of momentum, and it's certainly not a boring theater experience. It's not a boring movie by any means. Right. Just because I didn't like it doesn't mean it's,
Right. It's just, it might be overhyped. It's been it's definitely been promoted to death. This movie kind of, I feel was released at the beginning of the year, and it didn't get a ton of buzz. F1 with Brad Pitt.
I forgot that it came out. I was like, wasn't that a 2024 thing?
Right? But, it must have come out right at the beginning of the year. I have not seen this one yet. I also don't like car racing. So, and I think this is a biopic.
I think it is.
Yeah. So I can understand the appeal and why it's nominated for Best Picture, because this is definitely a demographic type movie where I'm yeah, that makes sense. My mom and her husband F1 racing. They would like this movie. It makes sense it's been nominated. You know what I mean? They always kind of throw in one of those crowd-pleasing.
movies.
Dad crowd-pleasing movies. Fair, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
Frankenstein, which we've texted a lot about, and I did review around Christmas time. Personally found that movie very depressing, but very gorgeous. Not remotely surprised that this got nominated.
Same.
One Battle After Another, which, again, huge buzz. Katie came on and reviewed this a couple months ago, and she called it even then. She said this is an Oscar movie. It's going to be nominated. People have said really great things about this movie. You too, right? You also like this one, or no?
I had a great time.
Okay.
I had a great time. I thought it was so funny in parts. I don't know if it was supposed to be, but I was dying. So have fun.
I'm a big Leo fan, as people know. I was deterred by the runtime of this movie. It's over 2 hours, correct?
You will not feel it though. Like
Okay.
when you're watching it, I obviously like Missy felt it because she doesn't like long movies.
She's got the attention span of a 15-year-old, just like me.
Right. Exactly. But I didn't notice it. I was in there and I was like, oh, you know?
People love it. I think it's a real contender.
Yeah.
Begonia? Am I saying that right?
Begonia, yeah.
You saw this one, you liked it. It's weird.
You know, I had a really great time. I didn't find it like weird. I found it weirdly like of the time.
Okay.
Like it felt particularly relevant
Topical.
at this moment. Yes. I think you'll like it. I think you should. I mean, when it comes to streaming, it's on streaming here, but I don't think it is there yet.
It's available to rent through Amazon, so I'll probably rent it. I think I might even watch it this weekend. It's directed by Yorgos, and I cannot pronounce his last name, Lanthimos. He did The Lobster, The Favorite, which I like both those movies. He also did Killing of a Sacred Deer, which I really like. I haven't watched his last one with Emma Stone because it was an anthology movie, and I'm not like super into anthologies. But
Right.
how do you feel about
It was
anthologies?
it's called Kinds of Kindness, I think.
Yes,
Right?
it came out last year.
I didn't see it either, but it looked like super hot in 70s. I just don't think I got around to it. But yeah, I love his movies. I feel like he's kind of getting a little bit further away from the absurdist stuff that he's known for. However, it will always be there.
Right.
You know what I mean? And this is, I had a great time. But it's also a remake. Did you know that?
No.
It was a movie. I don't know if it was in English, but it was a remake of some other movie. It's called Save the Green Planet from 2003, and it's South Korean.
Yeah, no idea. Okay, that's cool. Train Dreams, which I'm going to review today at the end of this episode. This one really, for me, flew under the radar, maybe because it's a Netflix movie, and they don't, as I've talked about before, they do not promote their movies whatsoever.
They don't need to.
No, they don't need to. So, Train Dreams, I'll get into my review. I'm not surprised that this was nominated. I don't think it's going to win. Yeah, we'll see. Sinners, which we can't go on without mentioning. They are nominated for the most awards in Academy history.
It's not even enough.
And it's 16, I believe.
Not enough.
Because you loved it, right? Mike loved it.
I had a great time.
People love this movie. I think it's going to be one of those movies where it is an underdog because it's a horror movie, and because it was so commercially well performing that, and it's not like, I don't know. I haven't seen it yet, but it doesn't strike me as like an art house movie. Like it's like a fun popcorn movie.
Well,
or not.
That's what I thought it was going to be, but
Right.
I was totally surprised by like the mixing of genre. Either way, like I think it's going to win. Personally, I think
Best
it will
Picture?
win Best Picture. Yeah.
I would be shocked because the Academy does this all the time where they kind of like throw us a bone you know, like actually nominating a movie that's good and people like, and then they're like, psych, we're gonna give it to Green Book.
Oh God,
I'm still bitter about Green Book.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're gonna see as we go through these nominations, we're gonna hear Sinners over and over and over again. This is a movie that I want to see. I haven't got a chance to watch it yet. As I was texting Nicole, it wasn't that Mike dibs it, but he happened to see it, and I don't typically go back and watch movies that Mike has reviewed because I don't get to watch a lot of movies, and I have to double up on the movies that I watch. I end up reviewing for content, and if Mike has already reviewed it, then I can't review it on the show. Anyways, a little behind the scenes for you about how I watch my movies. So I do want to watch The Sinners. Hopefully I'll watch it before the Oscars, but I plan on seeing it anyways because, well, I can't. Do you think enough time has lapsed? So when Mike gave his review, he was like, the less you know about this movie, the better. I felt like it was very evident from all of the promotion what kind of movie this was. And Mike was like, no, don't mention it on the podcast. I want people to be surprised. Do you feel like enough time has passed where I can just say it? He's not here? No, I'll wait till after the Oscars.
I would wait. But just on the off chance.
This looks like a Taylor movie, 100%.
I think you'll just have such a good time. I'm so delighted that it's being recognized.
Great. Okay. Hamnet, which I have
no comment.
Yeah, this movie was emotionally devastating for Nicole. She does not want to talk about it. Steven Spielberg directed this?
No, he produced.
Why are they listing his name here? Is he a producer?
I think he produced it.
Produced it. I don't understand. So I'm on Google and I've just typed in Oscar nominations, and because AI is so prevalent, it's just spat out the AI summary for me. Okay, fine, fair enough. But underneath the movie title, it'll be Timothée Chalamet, Josh Safdie, and you're like, okay. But then you go to Hamnet and it says Steven Spielberg. There doesn't seem to be a rhyme or reason how they're listing these famous names. Anyways, doesn't matter. And then the last movie to be nominated is Sentimental Value, which is also getting a lot of buzz. Have you seen this one yet?
I have not, but I love that director, Joachim Trier, and I really would like to see it. So I need to make the time. Have you seen it?
No. Is his dad also a filmmaker? That last name seems really familiar.
No, but he sounds like Lars von Trier.
Oh, that's why I'm confused. Okay.
Unless they're related. I mean, I hope they're not related. That would be horrible for me.
I assumed that there was a familiar relation, but I'll have to look that up. Okay, so just to repeat that really quick, the Best Picture nominations are The Secret Agent, Marty Supreme, F1, Frankenstein, One Battle After Another, Begonia, Train Dreams, Sinners, Hamnet, and Sentimental Value. I'm not surprised, Nicole. Do you feel like there's anything missing this year that you would have liked to see? Weapons, maybe?
Yeah. I mean, in my heart of hearts, Weapons would have been nominated for sure, especially for Best Original Screenplay, but it wasn't. And also, you know what? There's one that I love so much, and it is nominated, but it's nominated for a documentary. So I'm pretty happy all around. So yeah,
no complaints so far.
Yeah. All
right.
How about you?
Mike and I talked about this when we did our year in review. We felt like this was probably the year where we saw the least amount of movies, and we just were we weren't blown away. So it wasn't like I saw movies where I'm that should have been nominated. You know what I mean? So
right.
If anything, I'm catching up. So really, this might be the year where I'm the most neutral, and I don't have super strong feelings, but we'll see how things shake out once I start catching up. Okay, so Best Actor, Michael B. Jordan in Sinners. He plays, I don't think that's a twist, he plays twins. So that would be interesting to be they're nominated. He's nominated for 2 roles. Leonardo DiCaprio, One Battle After Another. Not surprised. I don't know this movie. Ethan Hawke in Blue Moon.
Yeah, it's a Linklater. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's a biopic about this composer who he was a lyricist. You know Rodgers and Hart,
No.
Well, they did songs like My Funny Valentine.
Oh, okay.
That Lady is a Tramp.
So, like, hard pass on this one. I have no interest. Watching, like, an obscure lyricist from, like, what, the 1930s?
I think even before that.
Yeah, okay. Pass. Yeah. I mean, whatever. Maybe he's great. I think people, longtime listeners of the show that know that I'm pretty ambivalent towards Ethan Hawke. If anything, it, like, slides into not liking him. So I'm like, Ethan Hawke, whatever. I think he's one of those guys where I'm like, kind of overhyped, but fair enough. Maybe he was great in that movie. I don't know.
I haven't seen it. I can't tell you. I don't care about actors.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, I don't care. Show me the girls. Whatever. Show me the women.
Yeah. Timothy Chalamet, no surprise there. Marty Supreme, he is campaigning very hard. And then Wagner Moura in The Secret Agent.
Mm-hmm.
Best.
Yeah, I think he was Arcos. Sorry, he was in Arcos or Narcos? I forget.
If I saw his face, I might be able to recognize him. Best Actress, Emma Stone in Begonia, not surprised. She also has, I just saw a stat today. I did not check this, so I could be completely talking out of my butt. She has the most Oscar nominations for lead. She is the youngest actress with the most Oscar nominations.
For the lead?
Yeah.
Oh, good for her, honestly. We never saw that coming.
Yeah, and because I really like Emma Stone. I feel like she's really blossomed as an actress. And
I agree.
You know, she was kind of in, like, teen comedies and then, like, really pivoted to being, like, a serious actress. But comedy's hard, Nicole. I feel like people really undervalue comedic actresses.
Well, it's harder
to be funny. It's harder to be funny.
Is it a comedy?
No, I just mean that maybe, I don't know why I'm defending her so hard, because I think most people like Emma Stone, but the fact that I think it's like, where did that come from? She was a comedic actress, but it's actually harder to do comedy than it is to do drama.
I agree with that, for sure. It's way more impressive.
Yeah.
And, like, people who can be funny can be sad harder. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
definitely. And, like, that will explain Rose Byrne being in this category. She's very funny.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. So, thank you, Rose Byrne. If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. This is another movie that is going to be a hard pass for me, because it's, like, I think it's described as, like, a drama comedy, black comedy, but, like, she's, like, a mother under stress who, I think she's looking for her daughter, and, like, her marriage is, does this sound right? Like, high stress. Like, it's funny, but it's also dark. No. I'm not in a place in my motherhood where I can, like, watch that kind of movie and be, like, feel validated. I don't need that.
Yeah, I mean, this is very much up my alley, so I'll let you know.
You haven't seen it yet?
Have not seen it yet. Okay. It's on my list, but I personally really enjoyed the Jennifer Lawrence Depressed Mother movie a lot.
Yeah, which is another hard pass. Which was not, I'll have to check the other categories, but bit of a snub.
I don't think so.
That was not included in
any of the awards. She got nominated for a Globe, but not an Oscar.
And that movie is called something.
Die My Love.
Die My Love. Okay. Jessie Buckley, we've texted about this a lot. Hamnet, resident sad girl. She plays sad girls pretty much in all her movies. Good for her. I am dying to see her in The Bride, though.
I cannot wait. Like, I cannot wait. That and The Moment, like those two movies, I am dying to see.
Is The Moment the mockumentary about Charlie
XCX?
Yeah, I've literally, this is aging myself, Nicole. Number one, I don't think I could name any of her music. I don't think I've ever listened to one of her songs. And I've never heard that said out loud. Charlie XCX. So I didn't even know it was like the XCX was like pronounced some way.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Kate Hudson's Song Sung Blue. I'm happy because Dan and I loved this movie, and I love Kate Hudson, and it's a pleasure to watch. She's one of these actresses that I just love. She's a pleasure to watch. You know what I mean? Like, it feels breezy watching her. And she also takes some emotional turns in this movie that we do not often see from Kate Hudson, because she often is kind of a comedic rom-com, more in, like, lighter fare. And I thought she did a really good job. So good job, Kate Hudson. I don't think she's going to win.
No, she will not win.
But good for her for being nominated. And then Renee, I'm going to mispronounce this. You can help me. Renate,
Okay.
Renata.
Reinsve. Right? Oh my gosh.
You can't get it either. Sentimental value.
I prepared. I even wrote it down phonetically, and I can't read my own writing.
I can't read phonetically, so that's why I mispronounce everything on this show. So she is in Sentimental Value. Again, that movie's getting a lot of buzz. Have not seen it yet. It's a movie that I find intriguing, but also, like, I don't know, I'm not in a rush to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's like the thing with his movies, except for maybe one of them that I've seen, they're quite like slow, like I believe it's Danish movie. The Scandinavian movies tend to be, this is a mass generalization, but the reason why I enjoy them so much is because they're like taking very deep breaths, but also being really funny. So It's not like you kind of have to be in the right mood to watch it.
I would say, again, vast generalization, often more character-driven than plot-driven.
Yes.
And so they're, like, slower, and if you're looking for, like, an action-packed movie, you probably don't want to watch a Scandinavian movie. But that's just a generalization.
Yeah.
I'm sure they do have a lot of comedies, they just don't make it to our market. Okay, Best Director, Chloe Zhao. For Hamnet. Joachim Trier. It must not be. He must not be because it's Lars von Trier, like the Von Trier. So they're not related.
They're not related.
Okay.
I also looked it up just to make double sure.
Sentimental Value. Paul Thompson Anderson, One Battle After Another. Ryan Coogler for Sinners, and then Josh Safdie. Safdie, one of the brothers. Apparently I've seen a lot of headlines today. They had a falling out explained. Number one, didn't know that they had a falling out, and number two, did not click the articles to see what they fell out about. So
it's rough.
Is it? I did see
it's rough.
I saw one headline and I'm like, I'm not opening that article at work.
You don't need to open it. And it's like, oof, it's so funny. Our friends came out of the movie, and my friend Katie and I were different Katie than your Katie. Were talking about the Safdies, and we had come to some conclusions that were simply speculative, and things have been confirmed.
So, okay, we talked about this last time we recorded, and I know things are going to come out. Okay, so I really liked Uncut Gems. Both brothers did that one. So, just tell me, based on the hot goss, which brother is the baddie of the two? Is it Josh?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Interesting. So, anyways, everyone can do their own research. We, despite what maybe some people think, we are not a gossip movie review show, so you have to go look that feud up yourself, because I don't have the details. Okay, Best International Feature Film. I have not seen any international movies this year, so my apologies. The Secret Agent, Surat, Sentimental Value, It Was Just an Accident, The Voice of Hind Rajab.
There was a pretty big snub in there. People were pretty disappointed about. So Park Chan-wook directed a movie called No Other Choice.
Oh, I want to see that one so bad.
And it was snubbed.
I thought that shows my naivete, because I just assumed it was a 2026 movie. But, okay.
Oh, wait. Hang on. I take it back what I just said with the Safdie brothers. Josh, not Benny. Okay, Josh.
The one who directed Marty Supreme.
Yeah.
He's the one who maybe is the not coming out looking so great in this feud.
They don't look, neither of them look particularly good, I would say.
Oh, they both look like bad actors, and it's like, which one's a little bit worse?
Yeah, that's kind of really it.
Fair enough. All right. Best animated feature: Arco, Little Amelie, or the character of Rain. Zootopia 2. Poor Zootopia. They're not. They just threw them a bone. I haven't seen it, but like I don't think the second Zootopia is gonna win an Oscar.
Guys, we already know it's gonna win. We need to stop wasting our time.
K-pop Demon Hunters, which was amazing. Yeah. That movie is amazing. And Elio. Okay, now the way that Google has organized this, I apologize. It feels like we're jumping around. Blame this AI summary. This is why we can't rely on AI, Nicole. Best supporting actress: Tiana Taylor in One Battle After Another. Wonmi Mosaku.
Yeah.
In Sinners. Inga Ib's daughter, Lilias.
That's right.
Sentimental value. Here, and this is what you've been waiting for all episode, Nicole. Amy Madigan in Weapons.
That's it.
Woo, woo, woo. And Elle Fanning in Sentimental Value. Tiana Taylor, I think, is favorite for this because I've heard nothing but good things.
Same. You know, I'm so biased. I mean, I would be very happy if Tiana Taylor won, but I just my heart will be with Amy Madigan. Aunt Gladys is a queer icon. She has acknowledged all of us who look up to Aunt Gladys. And I don't know. She's just she's a good person.
You want her to win.
I want her to win. But Tiana Taylor, again, did an amazing job. So honestly, I wouldn't be mad about Wunmi Mosaku if she won. Okay. She was also very good.
Weapons is another one that I haven't seen yet. Mike reviewed it. I want to say in the summertime, or if that makes sense, kind of during the warmer weather, he reviewed Weapons. I would like to still see that one. And again, Sentimental Value, I'm kind of on the fence, but I like Elle Fanning. I think she's cute. So I'm not mad. Okay, let's go to Best Supporting Actor. Delroy Lindo in Sinners. Jacob Elordi in Frankenstein. Never mind. But I am excited to see him in Wuthering Heights. For reasons that we don't need to go into. I'm not particularly, I'm not a diehard Jacob Elordi fan, but that Wuthering Heights adaptation, I cannot wait.
It's gonna be super hot.
I haven't read the book. I have literally, I know that there's controversy around the casting, but I think people have to understand that Emerald Fennell is not doing, this is her interpretation of Wuthering Heights. So, anyways, not that maybe excuses it. Maybe she should have just done a different movie, whatever. But anyways, can't wait to see that. That's my Valentine's Day present. Looking forward to it. Stellan Skarsgård in Sentimental Value. I think the other Skarsgård, my Skarsgård that I love, I think that was considered a snub because he also was in a movie this year and it got some buzz from it. And the other Skarsgård, Pignon.
That's not out yet.
Oh, Pinion. Okay. Never mind then. And I know
it's very queer and we are counting down the days over here.
Yeah, so you would know. And I'm gonna butcher this, and I always try to avoid saying his name.
Oh, I can say it if you want to.
Go for it.
Benicio del Toro? Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay,
good. Katie said he was amazing in this movie.
He was a pleasure. Capital P pleasure. Him and Leo. If there's I wish there was a category for
chemistry,
best dynamic duo.
That would be the Teen Choice Awards, Nicole.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I hope they got a nomination. Oh my gosh, so funny.
Yeah, Katie really got a hoot out of him. I loved him in The Phoenician Scheme that came out last year. So yeah, I thought he was really great in that one. Sean Penn, also from One Battle After Another. In my experience, when two actors go up against each other in a category, they're not going to win. It kind of cancels each other out. So I'm thinking Delroy Lindo from Sinners is going to win this.
I'm 100% thinking this exact same thing. Absolutely. And he was fun too. Loved him.
Best Original Screenplay, it was Just an Accident, Marty Supreme, Sentimental Value, Blue Moon, and Sinners. We'll see. I think Marty Supreme's going to get it because I think they can't give Sinners everything. But again, that's just my hot take. Trying to, even though you like, there's a different, the secret of a good Oscars ballot is that you cannot vote with your heart. You have to vote with the way the Academy thinks.
100%.
So
I mean,
that's why I think Marty Supreme will win this one. But it's, who's to say? We would typically skip Best Documentary Feature, but there's something you watched that you liked.
Oh, yes.
And yes. There is, Come See Me in the Good Light.
That's the one.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
And I really want to see Mr. Nobody against Putin. Surprisingly, I have not watched a lot of documentaries this year, if any. So I'll have to, I do love a good documentary, so I'll have to watch a couple of these. Mr. Nobody Against Putin, The Perfect Neighbor, Come See Me in the Good Light, Cutting Through the Rocks, and The Alabama Solution. I think Mr. Nobody Against Putin's gonna win because it's topical.
Well, I think that, not that I don't think it's gonna win, but I think because the Golden Globes are such a precedent for right. things. I believe Come See Me in the Good Light won the Globe. Okay,
so that's a good chance. Do you know people who worked on the production?
Well, some people say that that queer people all know each other in Los Angeles. Unfortunately, that is not true. It would be supreme pleasure to know Tig Notaro, but unfortunately I do not.
I guess I thought I wasn't trying to be like, oh, you're from Canada, so you must know this. I wasn't trying to do that. No, I thought I saw a story on Instagram that Missy posted, and the phrasing made me think that she knew the people in the production. But that was just me misreading that. And you can let her know that I said that.
I think that is so fun. Wait, maybe it didn't win the Golden Globe. Maybe I'm just trying to manifest it.
I think Missy posted it the day that the Oscars were announced, being like, good job. So it might have, so I don't know. We gotta unfortunately keep moving because I do have to review a movie, and George is yelling downstairs. I don't know why, but he's yelling. So Best Adapted Screenplay, Begonia, which must be because it's that remake. Frankenstein, One Battle After Another, both books. Train Dreams was a novella. Hamnet was also a book. So I don't know. I feel like this is anyone's guess for this one. I don't think Train Dreams will win.
No.
But that's a pretty tight category. So
I'm gonna say Hamnet.
Okay, people have said the writing was really good. Best cinematography, which is one of my favorite categories, which is probably random, but I love a beautiful movie. Mm-hmm. Marty Supreme, Sinners, One Battle After Another, Train Dreams, which I'll mention in my review. Beautiful movie. Like this movie was so beautifully shot. And I would be very happy if it won this category. I think because this movie to me feels like small and under promoted, I actually don't think it's gonna win any awards or many awards. Right. I'd be happy if it won Best Cinematography, but I don't think it will. And then Frankenstein. Yeah. I think that's kind of like the big ones. And then it's all of like the production awards, which we don't have a lot of time to get into today, but like Best Film Editing, Marty Supreme, Sinners, Sentimental Value, F1, One Battle After Another. Production Design, Marty Supreme, Frankenstein, One Battle After Another, Sinners, Hamnet. Another category that I love because I'm an aesthetics girly. Best Makeup and Hairstyling. The Smashing Machine, Sinners. Did you hear George? Koku Ho. No. The Ugly Stepsister, which was a movie I meant to see this year but never got around to it.
Oh my gosh.
Did you see it? Did you like it?
It's literally, I'm going to watch it tonight.
Okay, well, let me know. It's kind of like a body horror, so it might gross you out.
Exactly.
Frankenstein. I was looking, do they not have a costume award anymore? Is it just production?
They have costume design. I can read them out to you.
Okay, please do.
Avatar, Fire and Ash.
It's all CGI. What costumes?
Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, Sinners.
Not a great category.
It could be literally anybody's award.
Because they're all kind of dressed normal. And then you got CGI aliens. Come on.
I think Frankenstein. I'm thinking Frankenstein.
I do take that back. Frankenstein had beautiful costumes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's kind of, like I said, we missed a couple of the more of the technical awards and the, best shorts. For me, like 1 hour. They worked hard on those movies. But I'm less interested in those. All you have to do is Google and you'll be able to find it. Like I said, we will have a ballot up in the next couple weeks. We'll give you all the details in the next couple of episodes of the podcast. Please do fill it out. It's always fun every year. And the more people who participate, the better. So now, very quickly, we're going to just kind of end the episode, Nicole, with my review of Train Dream. So as I mentioned at the beginning of this episode, this is kind of the time of year where I catch up on, I don't watch all the Oscar movies, but I try to watch as many as I can. And this is when the Canadian market starts to get a lot of the Oscar nominations, or they start to be able to, you can stream them or rent them now. So this is kind of when I play catch up, especially now that I know what's nominated. So this past weekend, I watched Train Dreams, which is, as I mentioned in the adapted screenplay, when we were talking about that one, it was a 2011 novella. And very briefly, this movie, it kind of follows the life of I don't know the exact name, if he's like how you would describe him. I think he's like a logger. His job is to like cut down trees, and there is a name for that job, and I cannot find it. But essentially, so like he's born at the turn of the century, and so the movie kind of follows him like as life is like transitioning. Have you ever seen A Hidden Life by Terrence Malick?
I don't think I have.
Okay. It's about that. He's
and I'll tell you.
He's a German or an Austrian farmer who gets killed by the Nazis because he's a conscientious objector.
Oof, nope, but I'm telling you, I need to watch it now.
It is honestly one of the most gorgeous movies. I've only seen it once because it's like one of those movies where it's quite devastating to watch.
You think?
Yeah, but it's really beautifully crafted. So I watched this movie being like, oh, this is just an American, A Hidden Life. But it's not, it's the, like, in terms of the subject matter, obviously very different. You, like, have a turn-of-the-century sort of logger, and you're following the course of his adult life. And then you have, like, a World War II conscientious objector. But the way it was filmed and edited really reminded me of a Terrence Malick movie. And interestingly, Nicole, I pulled up the Wikipedia article so I could find out who the director and the actors were. And there's a section called Influences. And it says here, Train Dreams has been compared to the work of Terrence Malick. Well, there you go.
Well, look at you, film student. Okay.
Who would have thought? And the director, his name is, I do not recognize this guy, Clint Bentley. He directed Jockey. And Bentley was twice nominated for the Academy Award for Best Adapted Screenplay for Sing Sing and Train Dreams.
Oh, love Sing Sing.
Okay, so he did the screenplay for that, and he directed Jockey, not familiar, and this one. So he has cited Malick as an influence, describing him as one of the greatest filmmakers to have ever lived. And this, I guess, is a quote. He changed the language of cinema. He created a new form, like one of those rare filmmakers that turn the medium in a new direction. There's not many of them. So yeah, I'm a big fan, trying to do my own thing. I don't think he did a very good job of doing his own thing. I felt like this was a Terrence Malick movie. But if I'm mentioned in the same sentence as him, I'm very honored. he did a good job. Like, he, you know, being compared to, again, one of the greatest working filmmakers, but it did feel to me a little bit like copycat and less like, oh, this is like an original filmmaker. Right. This movie is quite sad. Like, it is sort of, the best way to describe this movie, it's like very contemplative, meditative, if that's right. Like, you're kind of looking at life, like a difficult, hard life at the turn of the century, like, as we, like, so kind of covers, like, the bulk of the movie takes place from 1917 until about, like, 1968. So, like, America's undergoing vast changes. Mm-hmm. And so, like, you're kind of looking at, like, what is essentially the thesis of the movie, if I have to pick one, is, like, what is the meaning of life? Especially, like, as we're, like, going through rapid changes. And, like, this man, the movie follows this guy named Robert Granier, and he's played by Joel Edgerton.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not super familiar with his work. Like, I saw... Elton John. He played Elton John?
Remember when he played Elton John?
No, this is not the Edgerton you're thinking of.
Oh.
He's an Australian actor and filmmaker. He was in Star Wars, Secret Life of Us, Legend of the Guardians. Oh. Like, he's not... You're thinking of...
Of a different Edgerton. Okay,
yeah, but I feel like sense. That Edgerton's also named Joel. Maybe we're all confused. But anyways.
It doesn't matter.
And Felicity Jones plays his wife. I haven't seen her in a lot lately. So this movie is sad. So just like... He doesn't have an easy life, you know what I mean? And he's trying to find, like, the movie's kind of like, how do you make sense of, like, the tragedies of life? And, like, what does that mean? And, like questions around, like, suffering and, yeah. So I thought I wouldn't describe this as, like, a Nicole movie, per se. Just knowing, like, the type of subject matter you're interested in, the fact that it's this random logger point of view in, like, the 1920s, I just don't think it's gonna hit it for you. But it does, it's probably the most beautiful movie I watched this year in terms of cinematography.
Okay. I love a beautiful movie.
Yeah. And it's not too long. It's 102 minutes. It's pretty tight. I did find the ending of the movie a little bit, not a cop-out, but I didn't really, I don't know. It felt like the ending felt a little bit rushed, but because this is adapted from a novella, so obviously the source material, there's not a lot of source material, right? Mm-hmm. And so, and I get it, like, the director could have, or if he wrote the screenplay, he could have added things in, but maybe if he was doing a straight adaptation, there wasn't a lot in the, you know what I'm trying to get at? Like,
yeah,
maybe he's stuck really close to the source material, and that's why the ending didn't quite fit for me. Yeah, I just felt like it was kind of like, okay, the ending, and then, like, in the last, like, 2 minutes, all of a sudden, all of his questions were answered, and he dies, and it's fine, and that's kind of whatever. Me telling
that's what it's like when you're about to die, though.
Yeah, maybe. And me telling you that he dies at the end of the movie I don't think it's a spoiler, because, like, again, that's not really the point of the movie. Like, this movie isn't really, like, a plot heavy movie. You know what I mean? Like, you're really just following the life of this man, essentially. The only other person, Will Patton is the narrator, and then William H. Macy has kind of a bigger role in the movie, and then I didn't really recognize the rest of the cast. To me, this was a see it. Even though, like, it was sad and the ending wasn't perfect, I think this movie was very beautiful. It's one of those movies that will get you kind of thinking, but like the Scandinavian movies we talked about, Nicole, like, if you're looking for, like, an action-packed, like, plot, story, this isn't really that kind of movie. Like,
right.
You're seeing kind of the change of I think this takes place in the Northeast. It takes place on the... Okay, he's in Idaho.
The Great Northern Railway.
Yeah. So, and that, like, the American landscape. I love a movie where the landscape has a...
Americana.
Yeah, and the frontier, so to speak, or, like, the environment has really pride of place and almost feels like a character, and that's one of these kind of movies. So anyways, yeah, like I said, I really liked this movie. I think it's a see it. I'm happy that it's been nominated for a couple awards, but it's one of those small movies where I don't really think it's going to win any. You know what I mean? You know, there's always a movie every year that's like, it's a fine, serviceable movie, and you're happy to see it nominated, but you know it's not going to win.
Yeah, so many of them for me, personally.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, anyways, that's the episode today. Before we sign off, Nicole, are there any kind of last thoughts you want to share about the Oscars? I know you're gunning for Aunt Glad. Oh my God, is it Aunt Gladys?
Yeah, Amy Madigan's Aunt Gladys. Yeah,
the main character, Felicity Jones's character, is also named Gladys. So I was like, oops, am I?
It's trending.
But is there anything else? Or it's kind of a wait and see?
You know, for me, it's a wait and see. I believe I made a comment earlier about the Golden Globes and a documentary. That is not true. There has never been a Golden Globes documentary category. Oh, okay. And because of that, I am vying for Come See Me in the Good Light to win the documentary. I'm hoping Sinners picks up, like, the most of things. Right. And despite all of my opinions about Hamnet, like, it's very beautiful. Good for you who like it. I love that for you.
I can see that winning best cinematography.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was nominated in that. I actually haven't seen, like I said, I haven't seen the movies, but the stills, you gotta get a sense that it's...
They're very nature painting.
Interestingly, Hamnet was not nominated for best cinematography.
I think Sinners is going to win, and when you see it, you'll understand why. And for those of you who've seen it, you can understand why it would be very interesting if it won.
Cool. All right, well, thank you so much, Nicole, for coming on. I always love having you, but I'm biased because you're my best friend. Ooh.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so happy that you could come on, and yeah, we'll just stay tuned and see how the Oscars play out. And in the meantime, go see some movies.
Thank you for listening to You Had Me at Skip It, a Soul One Arts Inc. podcast. This podcast is produced by Mike Shepard and Austin Spinner Summer. It is a project of Soul One Arts Inc. To learn more about Soul One and all the great work that Soul One is doing in the arts community, especially in film, theater, and other performing arts, visit soul1arts.ca. You can contribute to this podcast by visiting soul1arts.ca and going to the podcast tab. You'll find all the information on You Have Me at Skip It and how you can get your questions read on air each week. Thank you again for listening.